Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. We're going to continue our look at the 2016 Fermat paper with question number 12. How many positive divisors of 128 are perfect squares larger than 1? Okay, now 128 is a very nice number. You might be able to recognize it. It's a power of 2. Specifically, it's 2 to the power 7. So it doesn't actually take that long to list out the factors. Now, you probably don't want to list out the factors, but you can just count by multiples of 2. Or, not multiples of 2, powers of 2. And you can get the factors pretty quickly, and you can sort of recognize, oh, 4 is a perfect square, 16 is a perfect square, 64 is a perfect square. And that's one way to do it, but it requires a little more pen to paper than I think is necessary. If you're dealing with a power of 2, what are the possible factors you could have? Well, the only factors you can have are 2 to the something. What does it mean to be a perfect square? Well, if you're a perfect square, you are something to the power 2. And when we realize this, we can realize that, oh, the only x's you can have, the only exponents for 2 that would give you a perfect square are even ones. So we're going to ask how many even numbers are there between 0 and 7? Well, 0, which corresponds to 1, which we don't want to count. There's 2, and that corresponds to 4, 4, and 6, and those give us our others. So we didn't have to write out any factors at all if we made this connection. Of course, you don't have to make this connection, but I think if you realize that while you're doing the question that, oh, 128, that's a power of 2, all the factors are going to be powers of 2, and what does it look like when you are a perfect square and a power of 2? Well, you're 2 to an even number. Well, you just count. 2, 4, 6, and you're all done. So the answer is going to be 3. There are 3 perfect squares larger than 1 that happen to be factors of 128. So we bubble in D. Okay, up next is going to be question number 13. I hope to see you there.